Guys, and welcome back to my channel, and also welcome to 2020. Honestly, that sounds like a fake word, but you know what, it's 2020. So today I am going to go over my 2020 reading and like booktube kind of goals. I am not wearing my glasses right now, so I'm like very much blind, but I got some lights in my room to make the lighting better, and it reflects so badly off my glasses that I'm gonna film without them and see how it goes. I feel like I'm staring into nothingness because I'm literally can't see anything. My glasses are right here. If you didn't know anything about my glasses, they have like a blue tint to them and you can like see it reflecting. So we're just gonna set those off to the side. Hopefully I can make it through this video. Hopefully I can read my goals because your girl can't see. So my biggest goal for 2020 is to read 100 books again this year. Last year I read 102, and years prior I have read a pretty high amount of books. I don't have my previous stats on Goodreads anymore because, like I've mentioned before, I accidentally deleted off my every single book off my Goodreads by accident once, and so I'm slowly working my way towards re-adding a lot of my books, rereading them, rereading them, and all of that. But I plan on trying to read 100 books again this year. I didn't have too much of a problem last year, so I think it'll be pretty okay because I finished my reading challenge in November of this year, and I didn't read a single book in November, so I think I'm gonna be okay. Another one of my goals this year is to upload at least once a week on my channel. I feel like I've gotten super bad about uploading. Like, I used to be really good back in like 2015 when I used to upload videos before I deleted them all. We see a trend here. I delete a lot of things, but I'm going to try and at least upload one video per week just because my schedule is usually really crazy and it's really all over the place. Sometimes I only get one day off during the week, like this week. Today is my only day off of work. So I'm really hoping that I can upload at least once a week. And if I upload more, that's awesome. But right now I'm keeping my goal pretty low because I don't really see myself being able to upload more than once a week. So that's all I gotta say for that, because I have 2 jobs, plus I'm trying to do the booktube thing, plus I'm trying to read, and I don't want to set myself up like for failure. So we're gonna try once a week. I don't know which day of the week I want to upload, so leave your comment down below on what day of the week you'd like me to upload. Another one of my goals is to post at least once per day on Instagram. I used to be so good about posting on Instagram, and then they changed their algorithm, and so like within the last year I've lost over 1,000 people off my Instagram. I barely can get to like 100 likes on a photo when I used to get hundreds of likes, so it like really sucks, and it's really not off-putting, but it almost like, I don't know, I sound validation seeking, but it sucks when you put all that effort into your Instagram and like nothing comes out of it. So I'm gonna at least try and challenge myself to post once a day. So maybe if I post once a day every single day at the exact same time, maybe the algorithm will work in my favor. But over the last year, the algorithm has really not worked in my favor, so we're gonna try and see if I can get it to work, because I really do love Bookstagram, but the way Instagram does their newsfeed now and everything else really sucks. Like, it really does. This next goal is going to be so hard for me to do, but I want to complain less on Twitter about like work and life stuff, and like post more about like books and what I'm reading and like what I'm excited about and what makes me happy. Like, I could still post about my life, but I want to be less focused on like the negatives in my life and focused more on the positives. I feel like this past year I had a really hard time doing that. I did have kind of a rough year this year. I mean, I'm not saying like I have the worst life ever, but having the death of 2 grandparents, and then I changed jobs, and it was a little bit difficult trying to do all those transitions within 1 year. So I'm hoping this year I can be a little bit more positive. Next goal on my list of goals is to read more books on my physical TBR and buy a lot less books, which this year I have been a lot better about it. I feel like in like 2015, 2016, peak book blogging life for me, I was buying books like a crazy person. Granted, when I do buy books, I don't buy super expensive ones. I don't usually buy them at full price. I typically buy bargain priced copies, so it's not like I'm spending a lot on them. I just buy a lot of those bargain priced copy books, and then I end up drowning in my TBR. So today I have been going through my physical TBR and scanning that into Goodreads, even though Goodreads keeps crashing because there's so many people on Goodreads today. I'm going through my books, I'm scanning them in, and I'm making a physical TBR shelf, which I will show you. It will load. I'm also holding a notebook. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this video sucks. So if you go to my Goodreads, I have a physical TBR shelf that I have been adding to. I don't even know if you can see anything. Oh my goodness. So I've been adding all of my physical TBR. And let me preface this by saying that I have read some of these books on my physical TBR, but they're not marked as read on Goodreads. And honestly, I cannot remember when I read them. So I'm going to give them a reread, give them a new rating, and add them to my Goodreads. So then I can mark all of my books as read, which would be pretty awesome. I need to get rid of my phone. So yeah, I want to read more books on my physical TBR. I have 3 bookshelves currently behind me. I have a TBR cart, I have another bookshelf over there, and then I have 3 additional bookshelves in my living room. So your girl's got a lot of books to read. Another one of my goals this year is to go to the library more and use my Libby app more. I have the app Libby, which you can get through your library, and you'll have access to like audiobooks and ebooks, which I never use, which is so stupid. And I never go to my library, which I always make the excuse that their schedule doesn't work with my work schedule, which honestly most of the time it doesn't. But like days like today, I could have gone to the library today and I didn't. So one of my goals is to try and visit the library more. And if I do end up visiting the library, I'll do like a library haul just to kind of like hold myself accountable and actually like, I don't know, read those books. So I could try and save myself some more money so I quit buying books that I don't end up liking. And if I do like a book, I can buy it, which is kind of what I want to try and do more to save myself some more money because I'm broke most of the time. Like I work 2 jobs, I have to work 2 jobs. I got rent to pay, bills to pay, food to buy, car to upkeep, and I'm my sole income. So I think it would help me save some more money in the long run if I went to the library more. Another thing that I want to do this year is actually do more weekly reading vlogs. I did do a few reading vlogs this year, obviously not very many because I upload like once every like 6 months it seems like. But I do want to try and do some more reading vlogs. I really enjoy watching them and I just think they're a really fun way to like get to know people more and like what they do in their daily lives, which like my daily life isn't that boring, but like wouldn't it be fun? Plus, I think it'd be a really cool way to kind of keep track of like memories and things that I do, and then like at the end of the year I can make like a cool compilation video of all the cool stuff I did throughout the year if I actually kept track of it. Because it's kind of hard to like look back on a year and like remember everything you did when you didn't really document anything, because I didn't really document anything this year. I took a few photos, but it'd be cool to have like videos. Like I went to Hawaii in January of last year, and all I have are some pictures. I didn't even take very many while I was there. So it's kind of hard to look back on that trip without having it documented. So I do want to film some more reading vlogs this year. I'm already failing because I've not started the reading vlog that I wanted to start today. But I'll try and start it after this video. But that is all of the goals that I have for this year. I tried to keep my list pretty short. I didn't want to give myself too many things to do because I didn't want to end up overwhelmed. But if you guys have some 2020 goals, whether it's your own personal reading goals or if you also have a booktube channel, let me know down below in the comments. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!